So that brings us to, let's talk about the different revenue. What I'm about to show you is literally groundbreaking, should drop your jaw open, and completely be unique to what I'm about to show you. So first of all, everything I've been talking about so far is really about retainer-based relationships. You're doing the work, right? You're doing work and you're billing for a project or a month or some of your time or some of the outcome. It's retainer-based, right? And although it's very high retainer-based, and that's cool, you're still only working for money, and that's okay when it's a lot of money. But there's much more exciting revenue principles. What I'm about to show you, please turn off everything else and pay close attention to what I'm about to show you. In this industry, which is one of the things that attracted me to doing AI consulting immediately, is that you can actually create recurring revenue. That is typically very unusual in consulting, but let me explain how. In AI consulting, you can create recurring revenue. Why? Watch this. Every time you strategize and you consult, you're going to tell them what tools they need to use and implement. And every time you place a client into an AI technology, which are all SaaS systems, it means they pay monthly, $10, $100, $50, whatever. Though, what's a SaaS system? Zoom is a SaaS system. Netflix is a SaaS system. Spotify is a SaaS system. It means that every month you pay $7, $10, $50, $100 to use the system, right? Well, because you are their AI strategist, they're going to ask you what tools should they be using. You're going to set them up, and you're going to get a commission on every single month of every single tool they use. And right now, an average company is using between 50 and 100 subscriptions a month for AI tools. This means every month you're getting paid on subscription commissions. How many of you like that? Who likes recurring passive income? Yeah, great. We're making tens of thousands of dollars a month passively just from having placed our clients into these tools. And as the referrer, we're getting all the commissions on all of the stuff that they are using. That goes on forever. And I have barely seen anybody change tools. And so this is a very, very powerful part of the AI consulting. So in the meantime, in order to make this easy, because there are thousands of tools, our team went in and basically got all of the affiliate programs for all the tools that we have vetted, and they give you all the links so that you can go sign up as an affiliate, and they're all organized and ready for you to go. So our consultants get all this list of all of the tools. Now, you could go to this yourself, but it took us about 3 weeks, and we had to call companies and organize it all. We give it all to you so that you can simply have all this stuff done for you, and you can just create your affiliate commissions, and you can then go in and get paid for all of that. As if that weren't awesome enough, the retainer and the recurring money on this, there's another area which I call creating insane wealth. Now, AI technology is so important and so powerful that it turns out that we're using AI consulting skills to not only get paid retainers and get the recurring commission, but we're also negotiating Abraham and Tony Robbins, and they said, how do you do your consulting? And I said, well, I get paid. And they said, that's not enough. You should get paid well, you should be getting recurring, and you should be getting a revenue share or equity component in the companies you're working with. That's where the biggest money is. The biggest money is in a release of equity. How many of you here have ever actually negotiated some rev share or some equity in companies that you're working with in consulting? All right, Kit's got his hand up, Evan's got his hand up. Just drop into me, because what I want you to know is that in case I go, oh, you can do this, be like, no, you can't. You can see that others are doing it as well. It's part of a well-trained consulting process. See all these me's and you see all those do's or devers? Isn't it time for you to start to learn how to do this and how to do this well? We only work on companies where we have a rev share or an equity component, and therefore not only are we earning our $250,000 a year to work with them plus our commissions, but we also have somewhere between 5 and 15% equity or rev share in our companies. If it's a larger company, it might be between 1 and 5%. Either way, that amount accounts to another $500,000 to $1 million in value, usually within 1 to 3 years. This is very powerful, and in case you've never done it before, we're going to completely train you up on how to become a 7-figure consultant, or what we sometimes call an advisor. We're going to train you completely in how to do retainer and equity rev share deals. We give you the contracts and how they work, and we show you how you can be doing that. Even a small little revenue share of an extra 2 or 3% on a project that you're working on, as it grows and as you affect their productivity and their value, will provide you a whole lot more money instead of just getting paid to be a consultant. Again, this is a game changer, and because AI technology is in such high demand, companies are super excited that you want to come in and actually have more skin in the game. We typically will do a little bit of a reduced retainer in exchange for a revenue share or an equity component. We'll show you how to negotiate the whole thing. But the point is that they are super happy knowing that they have to invest in this, and it will take time, energy, and money. If you'd be willing to do a part revenue share, part equity, it changes the game for consultants, and it creates real wealth. You can actually get insanely wealthy by being a consultant, and this is the method to do it. In the meantime, it does go past the wealth and the money. Of course, there's another component to this, which is it really allows you to create a legacy and enjoy the work and make a difference in fields and companies that you really want to work in. In fact, since every company, no matter what they do as a company, has to have business systems that work, it allows you to actually go into industries that you may not have otherwise been involved in and then actually take revenue share and equity. So when we started doing this, because we actually started doing this AI consulting about 4 years ago, we had a big love of alternative energy, sustainable energy. But I wasn't going to start a solar company. I wasn't going to start a battery company. So we approached solar companies and smaller companies and asked them if we could help them automate and AIify their businesses in exchange for a retainer. You always get paid, a retainer plus equity components. We do this in sustainability companies. We do this in education, things that we are passionate about, so we can make a difference in those industries without having to start any of those companies. So it allows you to consult companies that are reshaping humanity in a way that you love to. So our team goes to the AI for Good summits. We love to find great companies that are doing great things, and then we help them on the business side, because although they might be great at what they do or what they build, they are not necessarily great at what they actually as building the business. And you know that. A lot of people are smart at what they do, but they're not experienced at building their business. This is where you come in. And so we can help companies like this, where technology companies that are helping people talk to their loved ones, that we're working with kids, companies that are helping kids learn better by using AI tools, and companies that are helping people who have had disabilities be able to speak and walk and hear, and partnering up with companies that are doing things like sustainability and climate change. This is a way that we can use all this technology and all of our skills to be able to change the planet. That's really what it's all about, of course, is making a huge difference. Here's one of our recent students who just absolutely loves this program, who's been through consulting for a long time, and I thought hearing a little bit about her story could help you understand how powerful this is.
Program is with Kane and Alessia Minkus. The reason it's incredible is because they are up to date, they are energetic, they are generous, and they give you exactly what you need to be successful. It's not theory, it's not, some days it's here's what you need, here's how you do it, let's go. And then they've got your back. I can't believe this. I have been in the coaching and training field for over a decade. This is hands down the best program I've ever been in. And I have spent over $100,000 in programs and trainings and mentors. This is the real deal. I cannot believe, to be honest with you, what they charge. They could easily triple, if not more, the tuition for this program.
So real quick, some of you are saying, is that real or is that a clone? Is he real? Is he a clone? So as part of the acts of transparency and authenticity, we'll always let you know if you are looking at or engaging with AI, or if we are AI, or if the video's in AI. These are all real people sharing. And of course, you're welcome to have access to those people. If you'd like, you'll see they're all real people and they're all part of the programs. So Peter Diamandis has this great quote. We were just on stage together teaching, and it was great. He said this, and I thought it was brilliant. Look, there's going to be two types of companies at the end of this decade: those that fully use AI and those that are simply gone. They're out of business. And you are now going to be able to be the conduit, the person that can make sure and help businesses ensure that they are in business at the end of this decade. I don't actually even think it's that long. I think we're talking about 1 to 2 years. And they are looking for, and they are desperate for people to help them to make sure that they will stay relevant, become future-proofed, and be able to move into the future, creating revenue, easing up their life, using the power of this technology. It's everywhere, all over the place, and every single professional, every single business on the planet is looking for help, allocating money,